jumping. Somebody tell me why do they treat me so bad? Yeah. Yo. Look. Yeah. My bitches as a ride. My bitches as a ride. My bitches as a ride. My bitches as a See, lately I've been protecting my peace. I went to the land of Tidal, I've been protecting my seat. Even though I talk to spirits, I still come from the streets. A big step, but still a gangster, I'm protecting my feet. I've been meditating, doing shadow work, I'm feeling some shit. I've been trying to open my heart chakra, I'm feeling some shit. Yeah, I'm vibrating high, but I still beat your ass. And I don't really talk too much, but I teach your class. Yeah. And I still ride for my feet. When I speak, I shake the room. I got some shit I can teach. We don't vibrate the same, but I still pray I can reach it. A lost soul up in your eyes, just don't let it defeat you. 7 days within my fast, I'm on some emotional shit. I ain't even go outside, fuck the social shit. A lot of voices that I'm feeling, yeah, I'm controlling this shit. Yeah, I'm facing all my fears, yeah, I'm approaching this shit. My bitches that's a ride. My bitches that's a ride. My bitches that's a ride. Peace, God. Peace, bro. What up, Ziggy? My bitches that's a lately I've been protecting my peace. Went to the land of Tidal, I've been protecting my seat. Even though I talk to spirits, I still come from the streets. A big stepper, still a gangster, I'm protecting my feet. I'm protecting my feet, yeah. I'm protecting my feet. A big stepper, still a gangster, I'm protecting my feet. Even though I talk to spirits, I still come from the streets. Alright. What's poppin', y'all? What's poppin', y'all? How everybody feeling, man? What's going on? Play that Glory. You want to listen to that Glory? Alright, yeah, we can end it with Glory. Come on, we can end it with Glory. Let me see. We can end it with Glory. Let me see what Glory is. I'm on YouTube right now, so shit. Glory to God. Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, we can end it with Glory, man. To God. Yo. Hey, burn some sage. Y'all see, it's the questions and answers. Yeah, it's one of those. So it's a lot of, y'all been a minute, huh? Look, I give the glory to myself to have the courage to step. Shit to do what I did, I planned it out and I prepped. I had to learn not to chase, had to learn to attract. I had to embrace all the lessons and be thankful for that. Wisdom comes with experience, no need to interference. Let me learn what I learned, I take the wheel and I'm steering. All things are possible to he and she who believe. If it don't align with your spirit, have the courage to leave. The only change that's gonna happen if I change myself. You from the streets, I'm from the streets, shit I bang myself. Just a warrior misguided, boy I tame myself. I was locked up in the system, I broke the chains myself. Can't nothing keep me down. I talk to God to his face. Affirmations, confirmations, I keep God in his place. You know the kingdom of your God is looking right in your eyes. I'm a God, you a God. Why you acting surprised? I give the glory to myself to have the courage to step. Shit to do what I did. I planned it out and I prepped. I had to learn not to chase. Had to learn to attract. I had embraced all the lessons and I'm thankful for that. I give the glory to myself to have the courage to step. Shit to do what I did. I planned it out and I prepped. I had to learn not to chase. Had to learn to attract. I had embraced all the lessons and I'm thankful for that. If you wasn't really ready, the idea wouldn't come. When you know life and death is in the power of the tongue. You need to watch what you think and watch what you say. When you have sex, you exchange, so watch where you lay. Last week I made a vision board with all my dreams. I got land with a form, I got a tribe as a team. When I speak with intentions. I watch my words, every day I gotta meditate. I watch my nerves, I'm eating 1 meal a day, so I don't really need sleep. You know my spirit gotta stay light, I'm the sun and the sheep. The other week I was at the beach and washing my feet. I was praying over my life that I keep. They burn some sage, I feel the spirit.
Y'all go ahead and kick it.
I real glory to my God and I don't need to go front. Hey, burn some sage, I feel the spirit, I'm getting chill bumps. When God called, God appears, and that I still gon' come. To the God of me, I pray that you please protect me from all the things that I cannot see. Provide me with the prosperity, success, and abundance that I need. I speak life and power to the God in me. I give honor and thanks to my ancestors, my spiritual guides, my higher self, and God for protecting me, watching over me, guiding me, leading me, assisting me in my spiritual development, and also aligning me with prosperity, success, and abundance. I pray that you please remove all the people, places, and things that do not add to my happiness and my peace, let alone, and most importantly, the best version of myself and my higher self. I give honor and thanks and speak life and power into the powers that be. Ashe, yo.
Ashe, yo. You feel me? What's popping, y'all? What up? What's him? How everybody feeling, man? What's up, man? You know, we had to, come in with the vibes. I know it's been a minute since a nigga been live, you know what I mean? But it's all good, though. Everything is all boo. Everything happened in divine timing. Where can I listen to this track? It's everywhere. Tone levels. You know, you can go everywhere, you know. But yeah, man, I know it's been a minute since I've been live. I've been building this university. What's up? What up? What up, Aisha? Who else saying what's up? I am her. What's popping, Queen? Abundance One. What's popping, God? But yeah, I know it's been a minute since I've been live, but we back in here, community gathering. Like I said, I've been building this university, you know, getting everything. Peace. What's popping, Queen? Good to see you up in here. You know, I just been getting everything popping with that real quick, you know. How everybody feeling? Talk to me real quick before we, dive in. As y'all can see, this is, questions and answers, but I'm going to go over to the university real quick. I'm going to let that be the first thing we go over, and then we could jump into the questions and answers because y'all already know how my email and my DMs been. It's been a lot of questions, man. It's good to see you as well. Everybody feeling? Talk to me real quick. Everybody feeling? I should have grabbed my tea, but it's all bull. Talk to me. Needing some support, but I'm good. Talk to me what you need support. You know, this the community gather. You know, this is a safe space. You know what I'm saying? This is a safe space, baby. So, you know, this is a community gathering. So please feel free to expound if you choose to. I'm joining on Thursday for sure, man. Joining university, man. Joining university. All right, for sure. But yeah, all is well. Real quick, let's pray. I give honor and thanks to speak life and power into the powers that be that have put me in a position to obtain the knowledge that I have. To not just obtain the knowledge that I have, but convert this knowledge into wisdom to not only be able to teach myself, but the people, places, and things around me. I send that same energy out to every being that is on this live, to every being that's in this community, to be able to obtain the knowledge that may be spoken, not only be able to obtain the knowledge, but convert this knowledge into wisdom, to not only be able to teach themselves, but the people, places, and things around them. I give honor and thanks and speak life and power and send nothing but health, wealth, peace, success, and unlimited happiness to every being that's in this community, because I understand and understand that without the community, there is no community. I pray that every frequency and every vibration, every voice, every tone, and every word speaks far away from ego, but on the same vibration as love, light, and most importantly, truth. I give honor and thanks, and I speak life and power into the powers that be. Ashe, Asheo, Aman, Amen, Hare Krishna, and all of the above that you shall subscribe to. So, real quick, of course, we got to do the introduction. If this is your first time in the community gathering, welcome to the community gathering. We welcome you with open arms. This is a safe space. This is a safe space to be, to express, to expound, and to just, be, to show up your authentic self, your full self. That is the goal, right? Unconditional love. So welcome to the community gathering. Again, I know it's been about, 2.5 weeks since we've been on here. I've been building this university. The university is now up. What we will do real quick, we're going to go over the university. I just want to show y'all what the university looked like from the desktop. And then from there, we'll jump into the questions and all of that stuff. So if you got any questions, any concerns, or anything in that nature, please feel free to drop the questions, concerns, comments, whatever inside the question box, so we can, so I can make sure I touch on that. Let me see how I turn my camera around. Oh, okay, here it is right here. All right, so boom. This is the university. This is the desktop version of the university. Don't worry about the computer, right? So boom. So when you log into the university, right, the university is called Eternal Being University. So matter of fact, let me go to that website real quick. Let me go to Eternal Being University, right? This is the welcome page, right? This is the landing page that's going to actually lead you to the actual university. And what you want to do is, of course, we got over here, we got the home. This is home, right? And then you have the about university, right? And so I'm going to read this briefly, right? The sole purpose for the university is for like-minded souls to grow individually, together, and to accomplish and overcome themselves, set challenges and goals, for all souls to learn one another, for self and group development, to master this thing called life, and to understand us as eternal beings. This university is to gather like-minded souls and souls that resonate with the frequency of love, life, power, and truth, to assist each other through knowledge and wisdom, and to help become aware of who we truly are and what we truly are. We gather and we commune as a community to move toward the awareness of self, to understand the connection of all things is one, and the one is all things. Our purpose and our mission. Our purpose and our mission is the assistance of allowing souls to get back on track with their true mission and purpose, to connect and operate full within the Christ consciousness, the God mind. This university offer courses courses with weekly updates, a feed page where we as a community can post freely, weekly lives with no regulation to say and to speak on whatever topic we choose. The university also offers one-on-one sessions, cooking demonstrations, because we got a cookbook we got the cooking with a blood section. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. Weekly book with recommendations, university events, and just so much more, right? And so these are the few courses or whatever, right? This is what it's going to be. But as you click enroll now, and then it's going to take you to, of course, a landing page. You got the monthly subscription, the annual subscription. Most people are signing up with the monthly subscription, and that is okay. I am, completely okay with that. Please do the monthly subscription, man. Tap in. But let's go back to the desktop. So this is the Eternal Being University. Of course, we got the logo. For those that do not know, I did create this logo by myself. For those that don't know, I got many talents, right? Eternal Being University. This section right here is Hebrew. Is Hebrew for crown. Crown, knowledge, wisdom, and what's the foundation, All right, so that's what this means in Hebrew, right? And we got the Egyptian, all the great things, the sun worship. I mean, not the sun, but yeah, 1996. That's when I was born. But we got the the sun beaming. You know what I'm saying? The sun people. All of the etc. So yeah, we got that going on. So welcome to Eternal Being University, right? So here we have the welcome page, right? The welcome page. This is where you can go to, right? We have the one-on-one time where you can book, of course, a consultation, any personal questions, dealing with any of the courses and etc. Right? We have the community guidelines. I would definitely advise each and every last one of you that do sign up to go over the community guidelines. And then we have enrollment. The enrollment also, it includes also the pledge, right? The pledge says, I am everything and everything is me. Forever here, forever there, forever more, forever less, forever me, forever be. Eternal. Eternal Being University, baby. EBU. You feel me? So boom, we got the introductions, right? So boom, we got, so when it comes to the introduction, of course, you could use this space to introduce yourself, right? We got the community feed. I ain't gonna go too brazy with the community feed because it's been a lot of information, thus far, people posting within the community feed. So the community feed, you can look at the community feed as Facebook, right? How Facebook where you could just go in and just type whatever you want. You can type in, different pictures and videos and knowledge and, all the et ceteras, right? So that's what the community feed is, for us to just talk about anything, post whatever, enlightening and, uplifting and etc. Right? We have community questions over here, right? Boom, community questions. People ask personal questions directly to me. And then, of course, we got the community gathering replay. Now, all of this community gathering replay is everything that is on my Instagram. However, I am also able to go live in the university. So with me being able to go live within the university, that is also me implying that I'm able to talk about and, anything with no regulation, no time restrictions and anything. And so what's going to happen is that a lot of the knowledge and a lot of topics that I speak about on Instagram will be transferred over into the university. So what I mean is that when it comes to the community gatherings on Instagram, they're going to be mostly like questions and answers. But when it comes to specific topics, we're going to be in the university, right? This is actually an app. This is an app. You can download this app, right? Once you sign up, I would say go click the link in my bio, sign up, and you can download this app, and you're able to log into the app, and you will be directed into the university. So this is already an app. So we got book recommendations. It's a lot of books. I'm not going to go brazy, right? And scroll all the way down with the books that I have listed thus far. We got community events. We got the courses, right? A few people did complete some courses I just seen. I'm just tuning in and it's free. So no, it's not free. It's $25 a month, but it's the university offering a lot of things. So we got the courses. We got course events. We'll be going live about certain courses, probably doing like shadow work things together, creating vision boards, a lot of other things, right? We got the Bible breakdown. We're going to do a live Bible study, a breakdown, right? We got the cookbook and then cooking demonstrations. And of course, I'm actually working on another course. It's called, another course is called womb healing for a lot of women, right? And the womb healing is not just based off of my knowledge. It's also, a collection of knowledge from, many other goddesses that, I asked for certain information and, we kind of collaborated. So, for the women, the queens and the kings as well that, signing up within the university, be on the lookout for the womb healing, course. And of course, we're going to be doing a lot of other events. The event right now that we have is, of course, the community gathering, which is this Saturday. If you haven't gotten your tickets, go do that. But, yeah. So that's the university, y'all. You know what I mean? Like I said, I just wanted to explain it real quick. I didn't want to, dive too deep on it. You know what I mean? Because I ain't want to, it's a lot of people. It's a nice amount of people already logged in, and I don't want to just give out the information that's in the university when these people are paying, to be in the university. So that's the university, Eternal Being University, $25 a month. You sign up, you get all the courses. So every course that's on there was actually on my Patreon, and each course was $25. You know what I'm saying? Each course was $25. You know what I mean? So now you're getting 4 courses. You're getting 4 courses, right? For $25 plus the community, you know, and it's just so much, man. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm not here to try to convince anybody to sell it. I'm just showing y'all the university. You sign up, you sign up. You don't, you don't. It's all good. Don't even worry about it. So that's the university, EBU, Eternal Being University. Yes, that is the university. You know, it's only been up for a week. I got a lot more information that I'm working on, that I'm dropping, a lot more things that's going into the community feed. So those that already are signed up, it's a lot of stuff that's coming. You know what I'm saying? That's dropping inside the university. So sign up, sign up, sign up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so let's dive into this community gathering, man. There's a lot of questions to answer. I see some questions already. Let's see. So yeah, if you got, appreciate you. I appreciated Abundance One. Appreciate it, God. So yeah, if you got any questions, concerns, or whatever the case may be, please feel free to put the questions in the question box, and I will be sure to answer your questions. I see a lot of questions coming in now. Let me see, who is this? Let me wave at you real quick. Yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, bet, for sure. I appreciate that. Let me see what you said. I love it. Your book recommendations have elevated my mental tremendously. I'm definitely going to sign up. I'm sure the womb healing would be beneficial to us. We appreciate it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the womb healing is, I believe it's I think it's a 23 or a 24 week course. Right. But of course, the one thing about the courses inside the university is that they're self-paced. Right. So it's not necessarily like a full 23 weeks. Like if you got to take 40 weeks, if you got to take a year, you know what I'm saying? If you get it done in 10 weeks, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's self-paced. But, you know, I just have the recommended, you know what I'm saying, pace to go, because there's a lot of things that you're going to have to digest, a lot of things that you're going to have to process as you're, you know, doing a lot of womb healing and etc. So Ashay, how did you create the university? So I created the university on a platform. No questions, just come to Florida. So you can download the app. The app is called Circle. You know what I'm saying? Once you sign up inside the university, you can download, you know what I'm saying, the you know, the app called Circle, and, you know, go Bryzy. For sure. That's love. Once you get the yoni right, you can manifest anything. Facts. All right, let me jump into these questions. So I see a few questions already. So somebody asked, do you have another page? Yes, this is my only page. Let me see. What advice can you give on learning detachment from people and things? What advice can you give on learning detachment? You know, I get that question a lot. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's also like a reflection of myself. Like, is there anything that I'm attached to? You know what I'm saying? That makes me want to think about some things as well. But what advice can I give? Can you give on learning? Let me repeat this. What advice can you give on learning detachment from people and things? So first and foremost, the best way to learn from detachment from people is, first off, understanding that everybody is on their own journey, right? That's first things first, right? Realizing, understanding that everybody's on their own journey, because I was just actually having this conversation with my homeboy. He was telling me how, you know, he's been trying to get his you know, our common homeboy, right, on track with, you know, a lot of things, a lot of, you know, changing his life and elevating his life. But, you know, I was explaining to him, like, you can't want more for somebody who don't want more for themselves, first and foremost. And then you also have to understand that everybody's on their own journey. So yeah, you can tell them, or you can give them some kind of constructive suggestion to try to elevate their life, right? But as long as you told them, and, you know, you release that, you know what I'm saying, you release it to them and allow them to take it in, allow them to digest it, and then just go on with their own journey. You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes to things, you got to understand that things, you know, these things are nothing but atoms. You know what I mean? These things are nothing but things that's just atoms that are vibrating. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, right? And so when it comes to detaching from these things, you have to understand that, you know, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna word this, right? Because again, I get this question a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure, for sure. I appreciate that. That's love. All right, my bad. So yeah, so when it comes to detaching from things, you got to understand that everything. So you first and foremost, you got to also understand that everything is separate, but it's not separate at the same time, right? So when it comes to people and things, you got to understand that everybody's on their own journey, and when it comes to things, what kind of attachment do you have on these things, right? Because a lot of these attachments on these things are ego driven. They're pride driven. You know what I'm saying? About, waking up in the morning or waking up in the rising, and we looking on Instagram and we seeing that these individuals have these certain things. Like, yeah, it's okay to desire more and to want more, but you have to get in the space of being able to be grateful for the things that you already have, right? So being grateful for the things that you already have, it actually attracts the things that you want. You know what I'm saying? And also learning how to fully just let go. You know what I'm saying? Realizing, understanding, and understanding that people, places, and things, like, I know it may sound cliche, but these individuals and these things are literally only here for certain seasons, right? They show up, right? And they present themselves, and they teach you the lessons that you may need to learn. And once you learn that lesson, then it's time to let go. It's time to detach. That's the best way I can explain it. So I pray I answered your question. Let's see. What other questions we got? Do you agree with placenta eating? Do I agree with it? I don't see why not. I don't see what's wrong with it. You got to understand that the placenta, when you speak about the biochemistry of the body, the placenta on the biochemistry side, that's the tree of life, right? Why? Because without the placenta, the baby isn't able to be born. Without the placenta, the baby isn't able to grow. Right. And so a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? A lot of individuals, when it comes to natural birthing, they either eat it or they can dry it out and turn it into capsules. So I'm not going to say I don't disagree with it. You know what I mean? So because shit, hey, I damn sure would. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Let me see what other questions y'all got. A family member takes a lot of prescriptions and eat processed food daily. They are now dealing with a lot of constipation. I know cayenne pepper, black pepper, key limes, and water can help. But is there anything else? Well, the first thing first is that they got to stop eating, they got to lay off their prescriptions and eating the processed foods. You know what I'm saying? First off, they have to become aware of themselves. Right? They have to become aware of what they're consuming. If they're not aware, or better yet, if they're not even accepting the fact that, hey, I am consuming many prescriptions and eating a lot of processed foods, whatever herbs you give them, whatever any kind of natural remedy you give them is not going to help them, because you got to understand that it's going to be counterproductive if they're taking the detoxification herbs, or if they taking, the natural remedies that's going to cleanse them out. Yet at the same time, still eating, still taking down the prescriptions and still eating the processed food. So the first thing first is getting them getting them off the prescriptions and the processed foods. And of course that may take time, because if you think about it, right, you got to understand that these prescriptions do what? They suppress the immunological system. They suppress the lymphatic defense system. And so when they depress it, not depress, but suppress it. So when it becomes suppressed, that means now a lot of the organs and the enzymes inside of the body has shut down, and now the body is now depending on these prescriptions and these chemicals inside the body, right? And so what happens is that if you try to wing somebody off prescriptions and you try to get them to go cold turkey, that could be more destructive than anything. So you have to slowly get these individuals off, even the processed foods. These processed foods is nothing but full of chemicals, just like prescriptions. You feel what I'm saying? So when it comes to prescriptions in the processed foods, you have to get them off of that slowly, right? And once you're able to do that, now you can start implementing different, natural remedies and herbs and, et cetera. So your first step is, lowering the intake of the prescriptions in the processed foods. That's the best way I can, answer that question Because again, you trying to take herbs and, that's going to be counterproductive trying to take herbs. Then also, coming in with still eating the prescriptions and, all of that, etc. So I can't come to this community gathering that's coming up, but I'm definitely going to make the next one. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you fast, do you only do water, and how long? No fruits, veggies, just water. So first and foremost, it all depends on what kind of fast you want to do. That's first and foremost, right? What kind of fast do you want to do? Me particularly, I do a lot of fruit fasting, right? So I either just be on, solid fruits, or I'll be on fruit juices, right? My longest fruit juice fast was 14 days. And I just did fruits. I did fruit juices, right? I didn't eat any solids. Again, it's all based off of what you want to do. Now, if you want to cleanse, I would advise you to just do fruits. Why? Because as I always say, fruits cleanse the body, vegetables rebuild the body. So if you're trying to cleanse the body, you should only be doing fruits. But if you're trying to rebuild the body, then of course you could do veggies and vegetables and, the veggie fruits and etc. And then if you're doing a water fast, you have to understand something. First and foremost, if you're not getting water from a natural spring, right? If you're not getting water from natural springs that are naturally alkaline, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these alkaline waters have additives in it. So if you're not getting natural spring water that comes directly from the spring that is being bottled at the source, I wouldn't advise doing any kind of water fast, because if anything, the water is going to dehydrate you and strip you from your minerals more than anything. Right now, if you're getting the spring water, you know what I'm saying, the natural spring water, that's bull. You feel what I'm saying? But you also got to understand that too much water can also still strip you of the minerals inside of your bone density, because water does not hold. It only has 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen. But when you speaking about vegetables and fruit juice, H3O2, which has 3 hydrogen and 2 oxygen molecules, that means it has more minerals than water. So it all based off, you know what I'm saying, what you want to consume. How you want to do your fast. How do you know when the lesson is taught and the blessing is passed on for you to fully detach? How do you know when the lesson is taught and the blessing is passed on for you to fully detach? How do you know when the lesson is taught? Are you speaking about the higher him? Are you speaking about how do you know when you've learned the lesson? You're gonna have to reword that. I'm not really understanding that question. And forgive me for not understanding, but I'm not. Facts. Change the mind to change the body. Exactly. You are 100% right. I'm taking a class to become an herbalist, and that's exactly how my teacher explained it. For sure. For sure. You have to understand that of course it starts with the mind, right? But before you even get to the herbs, before you even get to the fruit juices, before you even get to the vegetable juices, before you even get to being vegan, because you also got to understand, and understand that just because you're vegan does not mean that you're healthy. Right. So, before you even get to all of that, you have to understand, you have to get these individuals to become aware of what they've been consuming. Right. Do you know what GMO is? Genetically modified organisms. Right. Do you know what organic is? Do you know what pesticides and insecticides and all of these other, do you know what these things are? And if you don't, okay, well, now let me educate you. Let me enlighten you on what these things are. So now we can start transmuting. We got to understand that 1 brick a day, you will eventually have a house. We got to stop trying to force people into chapter 52 when they only in chapter 2. You know what I'm saying? The only thing we can do is either meet them where they at or stay where we at and let them go through their journey so they can meet us at the top. Oh yeah, I remember you did that 30 days, Tay. I'm proud of you for that. I know that was something. I know that was something. Would you recommend applying a pinch of baking soda to spring water to cleanse the blood? Yeah, you can do that. You want to be careful with that. You want to be careful with the baking soda because the baking soda is very alkaline. And because these individuals know that, there's a big shift on what we consume, they're now putting a lot of aluminum inside the baking soda, right? So you want to be sure that on the baking soda package, it has aluminum free. right? You want to make sure that it says aluminum free or metal free, or, you know, certain things that are free from the baking soda, because now they're adding things in baking soda. Yes, you could definitely add, you know, a pinch of baking soda. You know, it's a bicarbonate. It's a natural salt compound, right? Just like, you know, pink Himalayan sea salt or Celtic salt. You know what I'm saying? You can add that in the water, and you can squeeze key limes inside the water. That's gonna cleanse the blood. Right? That's going to cleanse the whole glandular system. I had to stop. I'm glad you're saying this. I had to stop drinking a gallon a day. Yeah, that water, man, that water strip you from your minerals, man. I'm telling you. That water had you looking real pale out here, looking real funny bunny. You feel me? Word to my moms, B. Where can I get H3O water? You get it from your fruits, Tay. Come on, now you know that. Your watermelons, your cucumbers, your melons, your berries, your seeded grapes, your coconut water. Coconut water is the most hydrating, high electrical H3O2 that you can ever get. What's up, Eva? Just because you are vegan doesn't mean you're healthy. Facts. And I mean that. I just did a live, like I think, a few weeks ago, when I spoke about don't go vegan. Don't go vegan, go natural. Now, if you just transitioning into vegan, you know, by all means, do your thizzle, my nizzle. But, you know, a lot of that vegan food is highly processed, man. I would rather tell somebody to eat a grass-fed chicken egg than, you know, go eat a vegan egg. Why? Because it's high in chemicals. Right? It's literally nothing but chemicals. You're literally eating nothing but chemicals. What gods do you serve? I serve me. Bro, you are the best. Massive respect for you sharing. You are immortal already. Ashe, you immortal too. I'm nothing but a reflection. I'm nothing but a reflection. Oh, turmeric is pretty bull. You know, you can't go wrong with turmeric. Turmeric is very bull. You know, it's a spice. You can, you know, add that. All right, let me jump into these questions, because I'm in these comments. There's an abundance of coconuts here now. I should be drinking. Yeah, you tripping. You should be drinking the coconuts. The coconut is high in potassium, high in bioflavonoids, high in bio minerals, high in biophotons. Come on now. High in tannins, potassium. Man, come on now. You definitely supposed to be doing the coconut water, because why? The coconuts grow what? The coconuts grow on a tree high towards the sun. The sun gives what? It gives infra. Come on, man. Listen. Let him who have eyes see clearly. Let him who have hear clearly. Come on now. You need to help us with a meal plan. Oh, the meal plan gonna be in the university. The meal plan is going to be in the university, eternalbeinguniversity.com, right? And it's going to be under the section where it says cooking with a blood. Right now, I just got the cookbook and I got the events for cooking demonstrations, but we're going to have the meal plans. We're going to have the juicing recipe. Listen, the university, man, listen, all right, y'all keep playing. Come on, y'all keep playing. Y'all keep playing about this university. The Eternal Being University, y'all, all the knowledge, y'all keep telling me, write a book, and listen, you better tap into the university. You feel me? Because all the information that I'm giving y'all when it comes to topics like I used to do back then, when it comes to the community gatherings, we in the university, because now there is no time limit. There is no regulation. There is none of that. I can say what I want, how I want in the university. Come on, man. And I can go live. Yeah, you know, niggas can go brazy. You know, what are you brushing your teeth with? I brush my teeth with baking soda. I gargle my mouth out with coconut oil. I brush my teeth with baking soda. I brush my tongue and my gums with peppermint oil and cloves. All that good shit, man. I think we went to school together. What school we went to? Who is this? So fetchy. What school we went to? All right, let me jump into these questions, man. Let me see what's bagging real quick, man. Peace, God. I'm so proud of you. What are your thoughts on therapy? What kind of therapy you talking about? It depends on what kind of therapy you talking about, you know. Because if you're talking about like mental health therapy, you know, I'm all for it. You know, I'm not, I'm gonna keep it gangster with you. For me, I'm not really big on, you know, paying somebody to listen to me talk about, you know what I'm saying, what goes on in my mind. You feel what I'm saying? That's me though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that to deter anybody off to doing whatever they doing. Please do what feels right for you. But me, you know, I'll talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk to myself, because you got to understand, because I believe in myself so much, right? People ask me, do you believe in God? Of course I do. I believe in myself. So how can I not believe in God? All right. How can I know God if I don't know myself? I got to know myself before I can even know God. Right. So what I do is I just talk to myself, and I know some of y'all going to say it's brazy. You feel what I'm saying? I'm crazy, whatever the case may be, but that's okay. Right. I talk to myself. I ask myself, I would literally ask myself a question and I will answer it. Right. And then the question that I ask myself consciously, it's a question that I feel like I don't know, but because I believe in myself and my God and in my God power to tap into all information that is available to me, I ask myself a question and my subconscious respond, and I instantly know the answer. So when it comes to like therapy and mental health, you know, and then not only that, you know, if we talking about mental health and all of the etc., a lot of people are not able to talk to themselves, and why is mostly because of accountability. A lot of people lack a lot of accountability and self-awareness, right? Because I've been doing shadow work for about 2.5 to 3 years. Like, I'm very aware of my triggers. I'm very aware of, you know, my manipulation tactics and all of these extra things that, you know, I may project, you know what I'm saying, into this realm, whatever the case may be. But because I'm aware of it, I'm able to transmute it into a higher state of being. I'm able to transmute it into a higher state of being. And now I'm able to talk to myself. I'm able to look myself in the mirror and say, yeah, you fucked up. You fucked up. But you know what? It's okay. You know, I apologize, whatever, do what I got to do, whatever the case may be. And then I'll move on, you know, but it all depends on what therapy you're talking about, though. Because if you ask me, my subconscious mind is God. My subconscious mind is me being able to tap into the mind of God, right? When I close my eyes, what do I see? I see nothing but darkness. And and you know, when I speak about darkness, black and white, you know, that I got a whole nother conversation when it comes to black versus when it comes to black and white, right? They tell us that, you know, white is pure. Then first off, when we talk about the land, the laws of the land, right? Right. If you look up, you know, the etymology, the etymology of words, if you look up the other dictionaries, when we're speaking about words, right, they say black means death, black means dead in the laws, right, and white means pure, right. But you have to understand, my question is, who wrote these laws first and foremost? Not only that, when you understand that they've programmed majority of society to believe that white is right and anything other than white is wrong. But you have to understand, when you look at nature, anything and everything that grows in nature that is white, it is not for you. It is not something that you're supposed to be digesting. For an example, right? White rice breaks down into a total carbohydrate. It breaks down into complex sugar, which then ferments and rots inside of your system, which then turns into alcohol, shuts down the pancreas, shuts down the liver, and then it creates fungus, and then that fungus then creates parasites, right? White bleach flour, right? Cauliflower. To all my vegans that's out there, forgive me for messing up your world, but white cauliflower, it has no nutrients. It literally lacks all nutrients. Why? Because it is pure white, right? But if you look at nature, anything with color, right, it gives you life, right? Purple cabbage, all the greens, the mangoes, the pineapples, anything with color is what gives you life. Anything that is white in nature, it takes life away from you. So my question is, who wrote that law? Who wrote the laws of the land that's telling you that black means death and white and anything white is right? But you got to understand that even in the Holy Bible, in Genesis, light came from darkness. Before God said, let there be light, it was what? That's a whole nother conversation. Look, that's a whole nother conversation, though. Listen, I'm white and I give life. Look, you good. This ain't no shot at the, you know, the Europeans and, you know, those that, you know, with a different skin color. You know, we just talking about some, you know, yeah, man, listen, let me who have ears hear clearly, let me with eyes see clearly. You know what I'm saying? You know, it ain't nothing too brazy though. You feel me? I'm just saying, who wrote the laws? That's all I'm saying. You feel me? Because when you speak about melanin, the black woman, the so-called black woman, melanin woman, is the only woman that can birth a blonde hair and blue-eyed baby, right? So I'm just saying, who wrote the laws? Who wrote that shit in the dictionary? Black means death, but yet life comes from black. Light comes from darkness. When a baby is in a womb, the womb ain't got no light. The womb does not have light. What light does the wait? Please, it's 94 people in here, and I'm sure majority of the people that's in here are women. Please, I need one woman to raise their hand and tell me what light is inside of their womb. I just need one woman to tell me, one queen, one goddess to tell me what light is inside of their womb. Please, I just need one. And not one can tell me. Why? Because light comes from darkness. You're birthed in darkness. When you close your eyes, it's nothing but pure darkness. That's called the unknown. That's the God mind where all things exist, where all ideas come from. Right? This phone came from. These books came from. Every idea, every concept came from darkness. So I refuse to accept the fact that the laws of the land say, oh, you know, blackness and darkness, anything other than white is wicked. Is man, listen, I refuse to accept that. Now, can we play the rules of can we utilize the rules of the laws of the land to put ourselves in position? 100%. I fully agree with that. When I was amongst the Gentiles, I became a Gentile. When I was amongst the Jews, I became a Jew. When you're amongst the killers, you got to become a killer or even get killed. So if you want to take the laws of the land and you want to utilize, okay, black means this, white means that. That means I need to say I'm a white person. And you know what I'm saying? You can utilize that to put yourself in position. But we got to stop indoctrinating ourselves and instilling that in our subconscious mind to believe that darkness is wicked, because it's not. Everything comes from darkness. Because if you ask me, that's where God resides. But, you know, let's move on. I pray whatever question that was asked, I pray I answered your question. Facts. Even after you are born, you still have to close your eyes to have a clear vision. And you know what? 3 years ago, when I was on my trip, I was on my 7.5 gram trip of penis envy. And when I say I was able to see more with my eyes closed. And then I was in a hotel room. I was in a hotel room. I didn't know how to get around. I didn't memorize the hotel room. When I was on my trip, I closed my eyes and I was able to see way more. Way more. I saw better with my eyes closed on my trip. So you can't tell me darkness is wicked, baby. And if it is, it's the bad. Man, look, man, that's where I come from. You feel me? That's where I come. It's dark matter energy, right? And damn near in every Marvel movie on Disney, or every Marvel movie that they put out, they speak about dark matter energy. What do they say about dark matter energy? They say dark matter energy is the most powerful energy that you can harness. That you can harness. Man, listen, man. Man, listen, bro. Y'all better tighten up, man. All colors combines to black. You feel me? All colors come from black. Everything come from darkness. Man, listen, let's move on to the next question, man. Y'all know what's bracking, man. Stop playing with me. Let me see. Is it true about what they say on the PLU code on fruits and vegetables? 3 is conventionally grown. It could be GMO and chemically sprayed, and 9 is organic. Yes, that is true, right? That is true. If it's 3 or 4, it's either conventionally grown and or it is GMO, right? And of course, sprayed with chemicals. And if it's a 9, it is organic as well. But we have to also understand that anything that is organic, it is also sprayed with chemicals. It is also sprayed with some kind of insecticide. It may be an organic insecticide or whatever the case may be, but it is still sprayed. That's why even when you get your organic fruits and vegetables, you want to make sure that you clean them off thoroughly. Soak them in some baking soda, some apple cider vinegar, some sea salt, some cold water, and you soak them for about 5 to 10 minutes. Right. And then you rinse them off with cold water. Right. They're going to be shining. Right. They're going to be shining. They're going to be shining brighter than when you got them. That's the braziest thing about it. But you also have to understand that even though they have codes on them, even them codes is a fucking contract. Them codes are frequency and vibrations. When they put them codes and stamp a mango, regardless if it's a 8, 9, 6, or a 7, when they stamp that mango with a code, it lowers its frequency. Why? Because now that mango becomes a number and not what it actually is, which is God. Right? So I just said that to say that, yes, eat as organic as possible, but your end goal should be to grow your own food. If you give another man power to feed you, you give another man power to starve you. So grow your own food. Do the best you can to eat as organic as possible. But the end goal should be to grow your own food. I mean, especially now, I know y'all see what's going on in the world right now. I know it, man. Listen, I know I ain't the one that's just living in no box. I know y'all see what's going on in the world right now, but you better be stacking up on some seeds. You better be stacking up on some pots and some dirt. You feel me? You better go get some plants just for the hell of it. You never know when you may need to pull that plant up and utilize the dirt and plant some seeds while you inside the house. You never know. I ain't saying that's what I'm doing. You feel me? But we're gonna move on. Let me see. How do you know when the lesson is taught and the blessing is passed on? In the process of releasing the people, places, and things that no longer serve you to move on and to stay. Hey, the higher him, I'm really not understanding what you asking, bro. So, forgive me. I'm really not understanding that. What book would you recommend someone to read that's just starting to focus on self? I would advise you to read The Power of Now, Becoming Supernatural, and Think and Grow Rich. Those are the 3 top books that changed my life. Becoming Supernatural, The Power of Now, and Think and Grow Rich. Right? The reason why these 3 books changed my life, and the reason why I recommend these 3 books is because these 3 books is the books that's going to help you tap into itself. Right? It's going to help you dismantle and destroy all distractions and focus on being more in the present moment and utilizing your subconscious mind. Did I say becoming supernatural? If I didn't say becoming supernatural, I would advise you to put becoming supernatural as well. Right? Becoming supernatural. Yeah, I did say that. Becoming supernatural, The Power of Now, Think and Grow Rich. These books are going to help you develop the mind. That's going to help you develop the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. It's going to help you become more present, to cut off all distractions, to be able to sit in silence. When you sit in silence, you hear more of the important things. You hear God, you hear your feelings, you hear your thoughts, you hear your fucking heartbeat. Right? You hear nature. You hear the birds singing. You smell the wind. You feel the wind. You start asking yourself, is the wind going through me or around me or above me or under me? You start asking yourself, right? You start being able to control your mind. Right? Now, at first, it's probably going to be a lot of turbulence inside the mind, but eventually the spirit is going to rule the flesh. So you have to allow the spirit to sit with the flesh. You have to allow the spirit to take control over the flesh. And that is by limiting, destroying, and dismantling all distractions. Or as many distractions as you can. And that goes with people, places, and things. I pray I answered your question. I'm going to start fasting again. Yeah, please do. Fasting is one of the best things that you can do. Haven't finished Think and Grow Rich yet. Reading some other ones. Yeah, for sure. Let me see what other questions y'all got, man. What soil brand do you prefer? Just make sure the soil that I use, I don't even know the name. I just know the ingredients that it has. It has worm castings in it. It got different fecal matter in it from, different specific bacteria that's going to, of course, feed the plants to help them grow better. What else it got? It got perlite in it. It's a lot of things inside the soil, but you want to make sure that it has all organic and naturally occurring substances that's in it that's going to feed the plants. I'm going to keep it gangster with you, right? Some of y'all going to look at me brazy, but hey, if you really want to build your own soil, I would say just get a little dirt, whatever, do some dirt, whatever, boom, make some compost, right? Use a lot of food scraps, right? I would advise you to use naturally, organic food scraps, and you can also use your own fecal matter. And then the thing is, when it comes to your fecal matter, right? And I'm just sharing information, right? When it comes to your fecal matter and you're using that as soil, that actual plant, that actual food, fruit, or vegetable that grows, it's going to grow towards your DNA. It's going to grow it's going to recognize your DNA, and it's going to realize, hey, this person is lacking this mineral. This person is lacking B12. This person is lacking potassium. That fruit or vegetable is still going to grow the minerals and the biophotons that it needs. But what it's going to do based off your fecal matter or your DNA is going to then spike up the percentage of certain minerals and biophotons for you to receive, because it recognizes that this is what you're lacking. This is why it's important to start growing your own food, because majority of the food that is in the grocery stores is generally grown, meaning that we all can go to the store right now and buy a red bell pepper. Right. But it's so generalized. It's not specific towards my DNA. If I go and grow a bell pepper right now, I can spit on that seed to fertilize it, and I can use my fecal matter as the dirt. So now it's going to utilize those nutrients, and it's going to grow towards the things that I am lacking. But the thing is that there are so many people, your fecal matter and even your piss, even your spit, your saliva is so acidic because of the things that you all been consuming, that the community has been consuming. You can't even utilize your fecal matter as dirt, or as what is it? You can't even use your fecal matter as dirt. You can't even utilize your spit as fertilizer, or your spit to fertilize and to sprout that seed up, because it's so acidic. The things that you've been consuming, the things that you've been putting inside your body, right? So, before you even start getting into, natural growing based off of your DNA, start changing your DNA first and foremost. Start upgrading your DNA. Start transmuting your DNA into a more natural substance. Start eliminating the toxins. And now you can utilize your saliva. You can now utilize your bodily fluids to help grow that fruit and vegetable. So now it's going to grow towards your DNA. That's the power of growing. But see, they programmed us to now utilize toilets because they understand that the fruits and vegetables are going to grow towards our DNA, right? Man, listen, that's why it's best to grow your own food. Because again, going back to the conversation about going inside the grocery stores, everything is generalized. Everything is grown based off the general population. And it's not supposed to be that way. I'm going to just keep it gangster with you. How do you feel about urine therapy? I can't intelligently speak on urine therapy. I can't intelligently speak on that. What I can say is that the metabolic waste of the body and how it breaks down food, when you pee, I don't know, bro. I ain't even finna speak on that. I can't intelligently speak on that. You know what I'm saying? I would say, listen, the best thing I can say is that just make sure that you're consuming a lot of alkaline foods, a lot of high energy, high frequency foods, fruits, vegetables, you know what I mean? And, go from there. Because that's a whole nother conversation. Because if I speak on that, I got to speak on, certain things that be going. Yeah, I ain't even finna do that. You feel what I'm saying? I have a question. Why did my skin break out when I stopped eating meat? Your skin broke out when you stopped eating meat because now your body is detoxing. I don't know how long you've probably been eating and consuming complex protein, but the longer you consume it, the longer it's going to take for your body to actually detox it and digest it down and detox it and eliminate it out. So the reason why your skin broke out is because now your body is going through a detoxification metabolic method. And so through this, right, your skin takes a shit, right? Your entire body is made up of 150 trillion cells, and each of these cells is nothing but a miniature you. It does everything that you do. It's on a minuscule level. It eat, it breathe, it shit, and it multiplies and reproduce just like the larger body on a macro scale that you do. So when your skin was breaking out, you could just look at your skin just taking a shit. They keep it gangster with you because your lymphatic system has been so backed up. Your glymphatic system has been so backed up and just accumulating so much metabolic waste. But that now that you're allowing the body to process and eliminate this stuff out, now your skin is taking a shit. So I pray I answered your question. I've been plant-based for a month now, but I still haven't kicked processed foods. Any tips? The best thing I can tell you to start doing is to just eliminate processed foods and start eating whole foods. You can literally make chicken. You don't have to eat the soy-based chicken that from vegan food. You can make your own chicken out of mushrooms. You don't have to eat the Beyond Meat burgers. You can literally make your own burger out of quinoa, black beans, and chickpea flour. Right, I got a whole YouTube video on how to do that with Cooking with the Blood on YouTube. Right, so you can just start transferring and start eliminating the processed foods and start cooking the foods with whole ingredients. I pray I answered your question. We got some Sukis in here. Urine therapy is drink your own urine. Doesn't make swirl to me. It's waste. If it comes out, it should stay out. The way in the R. Kelly, y'all chill out. Hey, chill out now. Hey, man, look, Yeah, for sure. Check that out. Let me jump into these questions. I don't know how long I got on this live. You know what I'm saying? They probably finna shut me down in a minute, y'all. But I'm gonna try to, let me take that Monstera off your hands. Oh, nah, these my babies. Oh, don't worry about that baby right there. I just put too much water in it. I put too much water in it because I went out of town. You know what I'm saying? I went out of town for a minute and I put a lot of water in it. So don't worry about that. These my babies now. These my babies. I got the roots growing. Look at the roots growing on these baby, man. Look at the roots. My baby's healthy now. You feel me? My baby's healthy. Okay? My baby's healthy. Bull out. Don't be trying to come take my babies from me, dog. Hey, look, we gonna worry about the motherfuckers, dog. You feel me? You feel me? Chill out. Well, shit. Yeah, that's probably what I need to do. I need to transplant it. I'll probably do that. What are some ways to kick hunger through my day? Any tips? Yeah, so first and foremost, you got to ask yourself, do you have parasites? That's first thing first, because a lot of your hunger and a lot of your cravings could be parasites, right? And a lot of the things you got to understand that your hunger is not probably necessarily, it probably isn't even hunger, right? What it is just your body is craving minerals. Your body is craving biophotons. It's craving, you know what I'm saying? It's just craving a lot of minerals. So a lot of the times it's really not you hungry. It's just your cells are craving minerals. So the best thing I can tell you to do is eat fruit. Right? Eat things that's high in minerals. Eat things that's high in simple amino acids. You got your lentils. You got your chickpeas, your legumes, right? You got your pineapples, your mangoes, right? You got your Thai bananas, your baby bananas, right? You have, what? You got your kale, right? The superfood. It's a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that you can consume to kick the hunger. You're just missing out on, the minerals. That's all you need, baby. You just need the minerals, baby. You just need the minerals. That's it. Trust me. That's all you need. Sunlight can help that. Yeah, I know. Yeah. For sure. I'm new to your page. Do you have anything on getting rid of parasites? Yes, you can go to thebloodthatheals.com. www.thebloodthatheals.com. I have my parasite elimination tincture and I have a probiotic tea. Right, those things is high. I'm talking about high in bio and not bio, but high in probiotics. Right, that's what you need. You need probiotics. Like I know a lot of when it comes to parasites, a lot of the doctors and all of these individuals, they give you antibiotics. You got to understand that when you break down the etymology of antibiotics, right? It's anti means to go against, bio means life, meaning that it's not only killing the good bacteria, but also the bad bacteria, but it's also killing the good bacteria inside of you. And now you have no good bacteria inside of you that is fighting off the different antigens and the things that's continually entering your body. So now, and I'm sure a lot of women, a lot of queens on here can attest to this, is that now when a lot of women, right, and men get on antibiotics, this is where fungus come up, right? A lot of women then end up with BV and yeast infections, and you know what I mean? Like, so I would advise you to get on some probiotics, right? You got the Synergy brand of the kombucha. That's high in good probiotics. I would advise you to make sure that it doesn't have any added sugar or any other additives. Just make sure that it's pure kombucha, right? And again, when it comes to the herbs, you need probiotics, right? Biofilm bacteria. Right, that's going to build the bacteria inside of your body, the good bacteria. My probiotic tea and my parasite elimination tincture, that's going to get you right. Don't even worry about it. And then melons, right? You can get on fruit. You can get on melons, right? You got your watermelons, your cucumbers. Cucumber is a part of the melon family. You have what else you got? You got a lot of other things. And then also when it comes to parasites, if you don't want to get on the herbs, you can get on papaya, right? Eat a papaya, get the papaya seeds. You can blend up a tablespoon of papaya seeds inside a smoothie, or you can just eat it, right? That's going to get rid of the parasites. That's going to get you right, baby. Come on now. I got you. Don't even worry about it. I got you. I'm going to make some steak out of the mushrooms. Oh, go brazy. I did that. Go brazy, and it's fire. Let me know how it turned out. Of course, I got you. I need a super whole food parasite cleanse. Does that exist? Yes. The best way to get rid of parasites when you're doing a food cleanse and you're not on herbs is to starve the parasites. Stop consuming the things that feed the parasites, the complex proteins, the dairies, right? The meats. Stop consuming the things that feed the parasites. Eat fruits, right? Fruits cleanse the body. I say this a lot. Fruits cleanse the body. Vegetables rebuild the body. You trying to cleanse the body? Get on some fruits. Get on a high fruit diet. And go brazy. Stop playing. Oh, everybody talk about parasites. Man, y'all better get on the website and stop playing with me. The www.thebloodthatheals.com. Right? Get the probiotic tea. Get the parasite elimination tincture. Get the parasite elimination tincture. What you can also do is you can get the Super Mover 1 and 2 and the kidney filtration tea, because if you're really dealing with parasites, that means your lymphatic system is backed up. That means your kidneys is stagnating and you're not eliminating properly. That means you have a lot of metabolic waste. The only way to have parasites inside of your body is if you're feeding the parasites. How does the parasites get created? They get created because the lymphatic system is not processing and eliminating properly. And so a lot of metabolic waste is being backed up in the colon and the small intestines, the large intestines. This creates fermentation and putrefaction. This means that the things that you're consuming is rotting. Right? They're rotting inside your gut. This rot turns into fungus. This fungus then turns into what? Parasites. You need to cleanse the lymphatic system, cleanse the kidneys, and you need to add some probiotics inside of your gut so it can kill off the bad bacteria, right? And you need to get on a high fruit diet, melons and seeded grapes. That's what I would advise you to do. Go brazy. Everybody that's having parasites problems. How do you know you got parasites? If you craving sugar, if you craving salt, if you craving anything complex like meat. You feel me? Come on, man. Y'all know this. Why y'all playing? Oh, well, nah, never mind. I just got like 20,000 new followers. So I know a lot of y'all are just, you feel me? I know a lot of y'all just tapping in. You know what I'm saying? I need to get some chapstick, y'all. Hold on. Hey, don't screenshot none of my books. I'm just playing, y'all. Y'all can screenshot all my books. Y'all know I don't gatekeep. You feel me? I'm gonna tell you what it is. You feel me? I'm gonna tell you like it is. You know what I mean? You feel me? Yeah, look, man. But yeah, man, y'all dealing with parasites, man. And then if you want to, you feel me? I can create a custom package. You could do a one-on-one consultation with me if you want to. Cause the stuff on my website is nothing but general products as well. You feel what I'm saying? So if you want something custom, man, holla at me, baby. Stop playing. Let me scroll all the way down. That's that shea butter. Yeah, shea butter, baby. You already know. Let me see what else y'all talking about. I see a lot of questions. I got y'all. Don't nobody want to join me on the live? It look like I ain't on restriction no more. Shit, we going over. We going over an hour. It's definitely been an hour. Niggas ain't on restriction no more. You know they done fucked up, right? You know they done fucked up, right? They done took a nigga off restriction. They done took a god off restriction, dog. Ooh. Let me see. Do you see yourself leaving the States? Do I see myself leaving the States? I do. I can say that. I can see myself living on the island for sure. I went to the islands a few months ago. I felt like home. I'm walking out. Listen to me. I went to the islands, right? I went to the islands a few months ago, right? I'm walking down the street and I can literally turn to the right and I can pick a soursop from the tree because it grows wild. Not only that, I can go into the ocean at any time that I want and I can get baptized and I can cleanse my aura and cleanse my... Listen to me. Do I see myself out of the United States? What? Of course I do. I don't have to be confined to the United States, although I do feel native to this land. However, my soul is pulling me somewhere else. When you see, you have to understand that home is where the heart is. That's first thing first, right? Home is where the heart is. Man, I went to the island. I cried. I kid you not. I ain't even gonna, man, listen, y'all know this is a safe space. The community gathering, safe space, baby. I cried when I went to the islands. I cried when I was leaving. Like, this shit feel like home, dog. I can go outside and pick a soursop from the tree, a mango. I can pick a pomegranate from the tree. I'm walking down the street. I don't think y'all understanding that part. I don't think y'all really fully grasping that part. You know how you in the United States and you can walk down the street to the store? You can walk down the street to the store and you can be like, I wonder if there's any ripe mangoes on a tree. And you can go, boom, pick a mango and you still on the way to the store. Like, come on, dog. Stop playing. Do I see myself out of the United States? Man, listen, you have to understand that we populated everywhere in this world. This is our realm. I don't have to be confined to the United States. This is our realm. We just gotta stop being divided, because when we divided, we are not dangerous. The fact that they know that we are divided still to this day, they know that we are not dangerous whatsoever. But when we start coming together, man, listen, I don't know where I was going with that, but y'all know niggas get to channeling. Man, listen, niggas come together, bro. Man, y'all call me when niggas ready to go to war. You feel me? Because in 2015, when I was out there with the Black Lives Matter and all that shit started, boom, I was out there thugging. Yeah, I had the bandana. I tied the bandana with the Crip. You know, we out there, yeah, in front of, yeah, hands up, don't shoot. You know what I'm saying? I can't breathe, screaming all them spells out. It's 1,000 of us and we walking down the street saying, I can't breathe. Listen to the spell that we constantly repeating. Man, what? And then right after the protest of Black Lives Matter, boom, one of the, another so-called black man or black woman get killed. Man, what? But we still doing shit in 1950, but man, fuck all that, boy. Who? We cannot expect peace. We cannot expect peace among people that only knows chaos. We cannot expect peace among people that only know chaos, because we understand the power of the 369. I'm going to say that one more time. We cannot expect peace from those that only know chaos. And then we seen her begging the slave master to get our freedom. Man, nigga, fuck, man, listen, bro, look. But y'all finna make me cut. Yeah, look, boy, who? Y'all was finna make me come out the shirt. Y'all asking me these questions, man. What that nigga Emmanuel asking all them questions, asking all them questions, make famous, assume. Man, listen, boy, y'all damn near made me come out this shirt, boy. Nigga getting hot up in this motherfucker, dog. Y'all know when I get to talking like this, boy, nigga get passionate, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't for real. Fuck. Then we sitting here, we begging a slave master to get our freedom when they done killed, hung, castrated, and raped us to take our freedom from us. But yet we begging them for, man, nigga, fuck you, boy. I'm finna take this shit, man. I told y'all they done took a nigga off restriction. You feel me? I'm probably finna go back on restriction after this live. So, you know, I'm finna take this I'm finna take the non-restriction. I'm finna run with it. You feel me? I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm gonna maximize this one. Shit, fuck, cause ain't no nigga. What? This my 6th, 7th time being on restriction. So you know I ain't finna waste no time. If I'ma talk, but I'm finna say it. We finna go bright. We finna go in. I ain't finna play no games, boy. Let me see. I see some people trying to request. You trying to request? Who trying to request? Let me see. Rico. Yeah, I better stop asking the slave master for y'all motherfucking freedom and start taking that shit back, dog. That's all I gotta say. These folks done do everything in their power to take it from us. The only way to get it back is to take it back. Boy, y'all better stop playing. Peace, dog.
Hold on, let me get close to my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, for sure. Take your time, man. You know, we in here.
There we go. I don't want to be on. I was outside grounding. I had a little excess energy coming out. Put my feet in the dirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Regular talk. I think I was gonna ask you was I know you was joking when you said don't screenshot your books. But what's your top 3 books?
My top 3?
You recommend? I got. It doesn't even really matter the topic, but I got like basic Masonic books. I got the Alchemy. Alchemist. I got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got them. What would you say?
Let me see. I know for sure. I'm gonna say I got so many
You got the
books,
library, bro.
man.
I'm loving it.
Man, so I know for sure, Becoming Supernatural will be one of them, for sure.
Okay.
Right? Becoming Supernatural, what it does is it allows you to realize, understand and understand the power of the mind, the power of the subconscious mind, how we create diseases, how we create our reality based off our mind, based off constantly living off the past and past emotions that are then transmutes into our present, which then creates our future, which then our future then also still becomes the past because we're constantly living in the past.
Essentially, right.
You know what I'm saying? So Becoming Supernatural for sure. Let me see.
It gives you that awareness is what you're saying.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Let me see. It depends though, man. I got so much heat over
I don't know
here, dog.
if you remember me. We talked about a year ago, bro.
Yeah, I remember you.
All right, bet.
I don't forget no faces.
Yeah, my shit was 89 films at the time.
Yeah, so I know this one, Secret Mental Power, the Miracle of the Mind Magic. This right here, it speaks about
Secret Mental Power?
Yeah, Secret Mental Powers, Miracle of the Mind by Frank Rudolph. This is a really good book. See, a lot. I'm gonna keep it gangster with you though. A lot of the books that I recommend, it got a lot to do about the mind, right? Because I know
the mind is everything.
realm,
the astral realm is really your subconscious.
For sure.
And so, if you don't know that's what I said, awareness. If you don't know self, you don't know shit.
For sure. And that's the point I was finna make. Like when it comes to the mind, I know it may sound cliche that, they say whatever you put your mind to, it can, it can manifest. Well, you could become, which is actually true. Like if your mind can go there, yourself can be there. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of the books that I recommend, it got a lot to do with the mind, bro. But it's overcoming the mind, overcoming the brain, overcoming your thoughts, overcoming self. You feel me?
Reprogramming.
Because once you 100% reprogramming the subconscious mind, because once you overcome that, you can overcome all things. That once you overcome the mind, you'll start understanding, understanding that there is nothing outside of you that can fully control you unless you give it power. Let me see. I'm gonna try to find one more. Let me see. I would
Next
say
question after that is the next your top 3 plants.
my top 3 plants.
3 indoors and then 3 outdoors.
I would say the way of the superior man. The way of the superior man is going with this book. It talks to the real masculine, the masculine God energy of a man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's the best way I can explain it. I would just advise all the men and the women as well to get this book. You know what I'm saying? I would advise all women and men to get this book. So once you do encounter a real masculine man, you can understand how his mind works, right? And then as a man, you can develop yourself as a real man, as a masculine man.
And would you say this goes for all the aspects of a masculine man, divine wise, such as like not just husband, but like being a father, being just
at the end of the day, it don't matter how many books you read. Wisdom comes with experience.
Right.
It don't matter how many books you read. You know what I'm saying? You can read a million books.
Actually, why I stopped reading for a little bit. But
You can read a million books, but real wisdom comes with experience. See, this is nothing but knowledge, right? That alone is masculine. But when you apply this knowledge, that becomes wisdom, because now as you're applying it, although this book may say, oh, do this way, as you're applying it, you will start understanding that, oh, I could have did it this way, but this works better with me. And based off of now you're utilizing that knowledge and you applying it, that's feminine. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter how many books you read. You know, at the end of the day, for all the 170 people on here, it don't matter how many books you read. You know, experience comes with wisdom. So I pray I answered your question.
No, you're good. You're good on everything. Put me on to the plants.
Oh, the plants.
I'm growing
off, the monstera.
sage outside right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I gotta say
the monstera deliciosos.
the who?
These plants. Look, these plants actually grow fruit. A lot of people don't know that.
Them right when the man
Yeah, and they're house plants and they're outside plants.
Okay, I see them.
Yeah, they
listen.
actually grow fruit. You know what I mean? So the monstera, I love peace lilies and my elephant ears. I love elephant ears because they start off, they can start off small, but the elephant ears, they grow so huge, and I love that. And to keep it gangster with you, outside plants, fruits and vegetables.
I got a little garden. I got my big garden at my OG crib.
Yeah, for sure. When it comes to outside plants, the only plants I like is fruits and vegetables. Grow your own food.
I need fruit. I got peppers out there. I got herbs. I got some basil, some onions, some potatoes, some cherry tomatoes. I didn't do no lettuce this year. Not the kind that I want to eat, at least. I didn't like the kind that I grew.
Yeah.
And I got some sunflowers that's getting pretty big, you know.
Oh yeah. Sunflowers, that's gonna attract the bees. You need them bees.
Oh yeah, I love me some bees. People be like, "How you keep touching the bees, bro?" I'm like, "They have vibration. Yeah. They just souls in a different avatar, bro. To be on this realm, you gotta have a third dimensional avatar. People don't get it. Ain't just humans, bro. Like it's all the beings. So it's like once you see that, like I be in tune with my cats. All the cats in the neighborhood, bro. They all. I'm one with them, bro. They be, you know what I'm saying? Like, and when it comes to the bees, bro, butterflies representing the 555 to change.
Yeah.
The whole nine, literally the whole nine. Sure. Like is I be making content like on if you see in the movie Lucy at the end when she put on her finger towards the monkey, it was like it was a monkey and it was her looking at each other and they touched. It was like she saw her reflection essentially. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what that scene actually recognized? It actually you know,
They talking about the evolution of motherfuckers come from monkeys. I know,
okay, for sure.
but I
Oh, yeah,
resonated
yeah,
it with
yeah.
a different,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Okay, for
And
sure.
it's
All right, for
called
sure.
Lucy of all names.
We
So
here, we here,
yeah,
we here
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
I still
Nah,
take they
we
predictive,
here.
bro. Yeah,
We
yeah,
here.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
For
take
sure.
a predictive program and I still flip it to some shit that resonate and help me
Yeah.
evolve and grow. You know what I'm
As you
saying?
supposed to. As you supposed to.
Yeah, for
As you
sure.
supposed
I'm
to.
glad you did see that though. Yeah, because they definitely tried to throw that in. Yeah, we came from nah,
Nah, y'all did. We
y'all
nah.
right.
Yeah, nah. Ain't no animal DNA. Ain't no animal DNA in my
Not at
blood. See,
all.
a lot
No,
of people
sir,
don't
Steve.
understand that a lot of women, like when it comes to so-called black women, when they get impregnated by European males, a lot of the so-called black women has to take this shot. I can't think of the shot right
I know
now,
you're talking
but
about,
they
but
have this.
they child may die.
Yeah, because what happens is that inside the so-called black woman, when she get impregnated
Foreign.
by this
It's a foreign gene.
European man, what happens is that her body begins to build antibodies and white blood cells to kill off this
Cause it's
foreign
foreign.
species.
It's immune. It has to have an immunity. Like what the fuck is
Man,
this?
listen, dog,
Real shit.
they ain't ready for that
Mm-hmm.
conversation. You know, that's neither, but everything happened in divine
It's
time, though.
111 people in here, bro. Shit, that's mine. That's harder intuition, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
It's that foreign species, man. So the doctors programmed it. Oh well, you got to take this shot or your baby gonna die. You
Mm-hmm.
got to understand that we're not supposed to
Procrastinating.
procreating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With nobody but us.
I learned real late. You know what I'm saying? I crossbred with Mexicans. You know,
That's
with a
okay
woman
though.
for Mexican. You know what I'm saying? But
That's okay though.
it is what it is. You know.
But you got to understand that when it comes to Mexicans, bro, you got a lot. You got
I know they still got some ether in them too.
Oh, okay. Because
They got the little
I
curl
was
in their
finna
hair.
say
My
a lot
babies
of them
got the curl in their hair,
I was
bro.
finna say a lot of them got a lot of ethers in them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And my
There's
children are
some real
powerful.
ones that got ethers, bro.
Yeah, they powerful as fuck. But still, what I'm referring to is just my lack of awareness.
For sure.
And you know,
For sure.
you would back then I would probably think it was race as if Africans was the only one to stay within their race or
Yeah.
natives
For
wanted to
sure.
stay within their race. And now
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, because a lot of the Mexicans go back from the Aztec times, the
It go
Mayans.
both ways with them. That's why
Yeah.
it's tricky because you got the Spain shit and it go both ways with.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Because that's where Spanish come from and why they speak Spanish. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. I understand, overstand, and understand all that. 100%. You know, we just still can't ignore the DNA though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Or shall I say the
EPA.
DEA?
Yeah.
You feel me?
I was
Hey, look,
at the park. I was a millennial. You know, I'm in Chicago. If you don't know, I'm in Chicago. I was
yeah.
in Millennium Park a couple Saturdays ago doing some yoga, and it was this real cool white lady talking to me, but like she was covered in suntan lotion, and it ain't all white people that be using suntan lotion, which lets me know that they're bred with some percent of black in them. They got
Yeah.
They may be 3%, but it's in their bloodline because some of them is. DEA is our version of DNA. Somebody in the comments asked, but
Yeah, it's deoxyribose etheric acid.
DNA is what animals got.
Deoxyribose etheric acid. That's what DEA is.
Oh, but yeah.
But I mean, even when it comes to, see, this is the thing, right? You got three different types of melanin. A lot of people don't understand that. They don't know that, right? The three types of melanin. You have neuromelanin, you have pheomelanin, and you have eumelanin.
What was
Now,
the third one?
pheomelanin,
What was the third one?
eumelanin, pheomelanin, and neuromelanin.
How do you spell that last one? Eumelanin.
EU melanin. Yeah. EU and then melanin.
Okay.
And then you got pheomelanin. So pheomelanin is the pink pigmentation. The thing about us is that we actually have we have all of those. You know what I'm saying? This is why our lips are pink, our hands are pink, right?
We got that
But if you
carbon
think about,
on.
huh?
We got that carbon on.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Of course. That's a whole different kind of 100%. But when it comes to melanin, you got those three different type of melanins that we actually are made up of. Now, when it comes to a lot of Europeans, well, the Europeans, and what I'm saying, in general, they only have one type of melanin, which is the pheomelanin. right? But the fact that they have that pheomelanin, right, because that's the pink pigmentation, right? They lack the neuromelanin because of over 93% of Europeans, their pineal gland is calcified, right, due to calcium and mucus and etc. All right, that's a whole different
Diet.
biochemical
Yeah.
breakdown, right? But a lot of Europeans, they have pheomelanin, right? But the fact that they have this melanin inside of them, it actually protects them from the sun, right? Or at least it tries to protect them from the sun, because we can look up on the news, a lot of the news, right? They're documenting that thousands, hundreds and thousands of people are actually dying from the sun,
Yeah.
right? But the melanin that they consume, it actually in some way tries to protect them from the sun. However, we don't need protection from the sun. Why? Because we actually eat the sun. Our melanin, our carbon, right? Our neuromelanin, right? It's nothing but condensed sunlight. This is why when they first met us and they first seen us, when they landed here, they called us the sun people. Why? Because we stayed in the sun. This is why in the Bible, they replaced the S-O-N to S-U-N.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot of misconstrued and a lot of propaganda going
My
on.
father
But
named me Jor-El, which is Superman's father.
yeah,
And I didn't really grow up on Superman, but they're
look,
the sun people, bro. Yeah.
but listen though, the
They
reason
get
why I
charged by the
have that
sun.
up there, is because I'm aware that Superman gets his power from the
The
sun.
sun.
There's only one group of individuals that get their power from the sun, and that is individuals like us, the individuals with my skin
And my
tone.
father don't
So when
even know this. My father's birthday is 222, and like he Christian, you know what I'm saying? He has no idea that like he named me Jor-El. He named me the sun child.
yeah,
Like unconsciously. You know what I'm saying? Like
it was a subconscious thing. The ancestors were speaking through him.
exactly.
Because again, he was nothing. He could have been nothing but a portal. You feel what I'm saying? He could have been nothing but a vessel to bring you
He
here to
was like
accomplish
again.
certain
His
things.
birthday is 222.
Yeah.
All
See,
that shit divine.
uh,
You know what I'm saying?
divine,
All that
divine.
shit. Like,
So when I see Superman up there, what I'm doing is that I'm programming my
your
subconscious
subconscious, they know who
mind
you are.
to continue to remember who I am.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So,
Same shit when I
man, listen.
watched Dragon Ball, bro. Kakarot got sent down here. Like that's how I look at it. Even if you could look at it from the Christian point of view, from Jesus coming down. You
Yeah,
could look at it as Kakarot coming from his planet when it got destroyed, and like it's motherfuckers
yeah,
is with a purpose, in this third dimension,
yeah,
in these vessels, and it's about raising this vibration. It's about just interconnecting, having that awareness
for
that makes
sure.
you see this world different, knowing that your thoughts is essentially magic. Even back in
Mm-hmm.
Christianity, it was let there be and there was. So that was a conscious thought.
For
So
sure.
our thoughts create our reality. And
For
when you're
for
aware of
sure.
your thoughts and aware that we are collective, we can change this world, this realm,
Gosh,
this. And I just thank you for what you're doing on here and on the music side. A lot of people in this live do not know that was your music earlier, that you do music.
yeah,
Tone levels and the blood that heals, the same
yeah,
reflection. You know what I'm
yeah, for
saying?
sure.
It's in the same vessel at that. So it's like, y'all check out Tone Levels. You know what I'm saying? Because he called with it. He got something he did this year. He got the old stuff. And especially for the men that's going through the changes
Yeah,
and learning their worth, and like this the music you need to hear, not that bang bang shoot 'em up.
yeah,
And
for
Tone
sure.
ain't no weak, no pussy either. He wanted them. He just evoluted. So it's like it's still that G music. He be going
For
crazy on
sure.
the track. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
So, but it's all high vibrations. He bringing that awareness and close to the God. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, yeah. I love what
for
you're doing, bro, for the
sure.
community, bro. You're going crazy. I'm finna join the university in a couple of days. You know what I'm saying?
That's love,
You
bro.
finna see me in
That's
there. You
love.
know what I'm saying?
For
And,
sure.
I'm
For
yeah.
sure. Well, bro, I'm just, I'm thankful and, I'm grateful for the acknowledgement. You know what I mean? But, I transmute that into the powers that be, bro. So I'm thankful to even be in this position to be able to, do what I'm doing for the community. You know what I mean? So I give honor and thank, and then of course to the community, because like I always say, without the community, there is no community. So, I give honor and thanks to you for even being a part of the community, bro. Like for real.
It's love. It's
Yeah,
love.
man, for sure. I'm gonna try to get somebody else on here, bro.
You already know. I'll tap in.
For sure, love, bro. I appreciate you. You know, great build amongst the gods, man. You know, when God called, God appears. I am nothing but a reflection of you. I am the universe, and the universe is me. The universe will never work against itself. That which I wanted to become, I became, so therefore I am. Ashe, there is nothing more powerful and more amazing than me. I was fucking, you feel me? On bliggity blahs. Let me see. What other questions y'all got? Anybody else want to join me? Shit, y'all see I'm off restrictions, so I'm finna take this and run with it. You know what I mean? So y'all better get the questions in. Y'all better you know what I'm saying? Y'all better y'all better get on in. What's poppin', Atlanta vegan breakfast? What up, y'all? I can't wait to see y'all at the event. Atlanta vegan breakfast is gonna be doing they're gonna be tapped in at the community gathering. You know what I mean? God bears no ill will, and nor do I bear any towards he. Let me see. Let me check this question box, man. You can answer my question. Let me see. Okay, so you just said taking herbs and etc. and still eating bad is considered counterproductive, but I've been taking small steps and adding juices to my everyday life. Are you saying it's pointless? I thought I was doing something. No, I'm not saying it's pointless at all, right? Okay, based off what you asked me earlier and you saying that you've been adding juices to your everyday life, right? That's two completely different things. You was asking me about you know, doing different natural remedies for a family member to detox, but you know what I'm saying, to detox while at the same time they're on pharmaceuticals and they're eating processed foods. So I'm not saying what you're doing is pointless. What I'm saying is that, prime example, right? Here's an illustration, right? If I'm taking pharmaceuticals, right? If I'm eating processed foods, but at the same time, right? Right? I'm taking my super movers and my super mover two, right? To detox, right? To detox my colon, to detox my intestines out, right? However, while I'm taking these herbs, I'm still consuming pharmaceuticals and processed foods. That's counterproductive. Why? Because if am I trying to cleanse, or am I still going to be on the processed foods that still like it's impossible to eliminate the things that you still consuming. You understand what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm saying. You can't, it's like healing, right? It's like healing from things that it's like trying to heal from something but yet still dealing with it, right? That's counterproductive. It's impossible. They're going to cancel each other out. You're either going to remove yourself and separate yourself from the people, places, and things so you can heal, right? So you can heal and detox, or you're going to continue to consume whatever you consume. Now, when it comes to fruit juices, you know, that's you know what I'm saying? That's completely different. Continue doing what you're doing. But when it comes to herbs, even when it comes to herbs, you cannot mix botanicals and pharmaceuticals, right? Not only is that counterproductive, but that can actually be deadly, because certain chemical interactions and certain chemical interchanges, you know, with the herbs and the pharmaceuticals, it can be very detrimental to the body. So, you know, I pray I answered your question. All right, let me delete that. I answered that one. Get that up out of there. Answered that one. Answered that one. Let me see what they say. What do you think about women covering their bodies? I don't like to because it's freeing. Um, I feel like when it comes to covering their bodies, I feel like that's, that got a lot to do with like certain religions and things in that nature. However, I also understand that when it comes to different fabrics, first and foremost, different fabrics, excuse me, different fabrics, they hold specific vibrations. They hold certain frequencies, right? Which means that, of course, based off the fabric that you use and you put on your body, it can lower your vibration, and it can also hinder, right, the glandular highway, the energy centers throughout the body, right? Which meaning your chakras, right? With me having this shirt on, it's the reason why I got my shirt off in the videos, because I really be having my shirt off every single day. Why? Because I want my chakras to express themselves, right? Then when you think about it, in ancient times, we barely even wore clothes, and if we did wear any coverings, it was coverings of nature, right? It wasn't polyesters, it wasn't these satins, it wasn't these chemicalized dyes, right, made into clothing to block our chakras, to lower our frequency. Then when you think about certain clothings, we are electrical beings. Certain clothings, they lower your electrical current. You feel what I'm saying? So, if we talking about coverings and things of that nature, if religious beliefs, I'm all for it. Like, do what works for you. But for me, I'm gonna keep it gangster with you. I walk around with shirt off, short shorts, with no socks on. You feel what I'm saying? Even when I'm outside, unless I'm going inside of an establishment, a brick and mortar, I'll throw on a shirt. But once I step outside, especially right now, yeah, I know y'all see the temperature. I'm in 180 degree sauna every time I go to the 180 degree sauna every time I go to the gym. It's 114, 108, 99 outside. Boy, I be in the sun loving it. Shirt off, short shorts. May have my swinging. You feel me? No short. Man, what? I'm outside, boy. You better be outside, because the gamma rays and the gamma radiation that's coming off that sun, the information that's coming off that sun. Man, listen, y'all better, man, look. So, but to answer your question, if you want to be free, man, be free. We was free, we was free in ancient times before they landed and came over here, and they seen, what we looked like. And they was like, oh, nah, they need to cover up because they had insecurities. I pray I answered your question. If you got any religious belief, man, listen, cover up, do as you please. But I know on my land, listen, y'all already seen it in the post. I'm going to be on my land, shirt off, my knife on my back, my gun on my hip, my machete in hand, fruits, with a whole lot of children running around, laughing, playing. Yeah, and we're going to be out there, you feel me? Where will the community gather and be located? It's out here in Atlanta. Pull up. Get the tickets. Link in my bio. If you signed up for the email, if you in the email list, you got a discount on the tickets. You feel me? So if you want, you could probably just email me. I could put you on the little list, whatever the case may be. Then you could, you feel me? Nah, that shit go, man. What do you think? Better getting that sun. Facts. What do you think of masturbation? I heard that it's not healthy, or it messes with how we reproduce, or even that it's a deeper meaning behind it. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I feel like this is my perspective when it comes to that. I feel like enjoy creation. I would say enjoy creation. Enjoy creation with intentions, though. Don't just enjoy creation just for the hell of it, to be destructive. Yes, it can be destructive. Anything that you do when it comes to creative energy, that most powerful creative energy, because you can literally utilize that creative energy to bring forth anything into your reality. You can utilize your creative energy to bring forth things with intention. If you're just doing it just to do it, I don't advise you doing that. That's what I teach in my course on the Eternal Being University, EBU, eternalbeinguniversity.com. There's a section on the courses where it has semen retention and ejaculation control. This is for my men, but I also have it open to the women so they can start understanding, overstanding, and understanding that if you have a man that practices semen retention and ejaculation control, that is a man that you must have around you, around your children, and procreate with, because that means he has built the self-discipline and the self-control over oneself. Now, to move on. You can utilize your creative energy with intention. This is what I also teach in that course, in that class for my men, right? For the men that do not have partners, but they practice semen retention and ejaculation control. They can utilize this practice to cultivate and transmute their energy. And instead of releasing, they can transmute that energy into a more productive route, into a more productive scene, such as reading, such as, painting, such as creating businesses, such as the workplace, right? Show up for their family. It's a lot of more motivational things that a man develop, a more masculine and testosterone energy that a man develops when he's not wasting, right? But he's utilizing his creative energy with intention. So I am not against it at all. But what I will say, I am against it if I'm going to say this, I'm not against it, but I don't recommend doing it if it's not with intentions. If it's not for the purpose to create, that is a waste of life force and a waste of energy. I pray I answered your question. They saying where that mean at? Yeah. Look, Nubia. Hold on, is that? Yeah, look, Nubia. I know. Listen. I overwatered it. I was going out of town. I overwatered it. I was gonna be gone, and I was like, damn, I don't want my. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of overwater it. Don't listen. My babies, I got them. Listen. I take care of my babies. Y'all know that. Come on now. Don't do me like that now. Y'all know I take care of my babies now. You know what I'm saying? All my babies is greeny breeny. You feel me? Like, come on, man. Ejaculating up the spine is a powerful thing once you learn it. Exactly. That course teaches men how to have orgasms and not ejaculate, right? But we'll, that's a different kind of, you know what I'm saying? Sexual energy just be pushing us to create. Exactly. That's all it is. It's creation. It's the divine creation, the most potent way to create in this realm. I say, oh. What's the best time to be in the sun? All the time. Wait. Ejaculating up the spine, huh? That you're moving your energy, your creative energy up the spine, up the energy centers, your chakras. This is what they call the Kundalini rising. Listen, you sign up in a course and you sign up in a university, Eternal Being University. You go to the course section, you go to semen retention, ejaculation control, and you sign up, you know what I'm saying? And you can read, you can practice. I got a lot, man, listen, it's a lot of information in that course. And I mean, and for those that was in the course on Patreon, this is nothing compared to what was on Patreon. The information that's in this university, based off the semen retention and ejaculation control course, it's ridiculous how much information I'm talking about I gave for $25 a month. This shit is ridiculous. But I'm doing it for the community. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it for us. I'm doing it for us, bro. You know what I'm saying? $25 a month. You got access to 4 courses. I got a 5th course that's dropping sometime next week on womb healing, right? I'm still doing the herbal healing class. I got a lot more information to release with the herbal healing class. The shadow work. I got an extension of the shadow work. Listen, it's, man, I got so much more courses that's about to be on this university. And don't forget, we got the community feed. So all the people that's in this community, that's in the university, don't forget we got a community feed. So when you make a post on Facebook or you make a post on Instagram, just dive into the university real quick and just copy and paste the post. You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit going. Keep that shit active, man. You feel me? Come on, man. Y'all better stop playing. Yeah, man. EBU is a self-paced course. Are there quizzes, tests after each section? Nah, there's no quizzes and tests. Ain't none of that. Unless y'all want that shit, I can give it to you. because ejaculating up the spine sounds like something different than what you explained. That's exactly what it is. What I'm doing is I'm just speaking more in esoteric terms and just like, you know, the literal 3D sense, right? In the literal 3D sense, yes, you're ejaculating up the spine, but on an esoteric terminology, utilizing esoteric terminology, what you're doing is just transmuting your creative energy up the energy centers, your chakras up the glandular highway, right? And you're aligning them and you're raising the kundalini. That's all you're doing. Semen comes from the brain area anyway, but when you retain it, it goes back up the spinal cord. Yes. However, semen, right? Semen, when you're talking about semen and sperm, it comes from many organs, right? It comes from the spleen. It comes from the pancreas, right? Because again, your semen, it holds a lot of nutrients, biophotons, minerals, right? And your bones. So and your semen. So when a man actually release a lot of his semen and his sperm is being recycled and being regenerated through many organs, glands, and also the bones, right? But what happens is that what's majority of the fluid that's coming from the brain is the cerebral spinal fluid. A lot of the fluid that's in semen is actually cerebral spinal fluid. So that's going down inside the semen, but when you recycle it, it goes back up into the brain, which means that the brain is now also receiving and producing more information, right? Listen, man, look, I break this shit down inside the course, y'all. You feel me? I'm finna move on to the next question. I'm finna move on to the next question because you get into the university, the course break all this shit down, man. I'm telling you, man. If you oh wait, do you know a lot about crystals? If you do, what crystal do you recommend for stagnation and depression and anxiety? Yes, I do know. I do know a lot about crystals. The best crystal that I can recommend you for stagnation, depression, and anxiety is yourself. You have to understand, and understand something. Let me see. I got a lot of crystals over here. Yeah, that's a shell. Let me see something. I know I got a lot more up here somewhere. You got to understand, and understand something, right? These things are nothing but tools, right? These things are nothing but tools because we understand, and understand the power of the 360 to 9. I'm going to say that one more time. These crystals are nothing but tools, meaning that these tools are here to do nothing but emphasize the power that is already inside of you. As a brown, melanin, so-called black individual, you can go out in the sun right now and you can see that your skin is going to start glowing different colors. This color, this color, this color, blue, yellow. Your skin is going to start glowing this. Not only that, when you're learning how to pulsate your PC muscle as a man and a woman, and you start raising the kundalini, and you start raising the cerebral spinal fluid, the information, the biophotons, what happens is that it penetrates the pineal gland, right, and the pituitary gland, and it then stimulates the crystals that is inside the pineal gland and the pituitary gland, meaning that your entire 150 trillion cells are made of crystals. It has crystals, copper, it has gold, it has condylite, bendulite, all kind of lights, all kind of crystals. You're made up of crystals. You are a walking quadrillion, billion, fazillion, quadrillionaire, literally, right? So yes, you can utilize these as tools. However, you have to understand, and understand that we have to stop depending on these things to do the things that we can already do. There is nothing outside of you that is more powerful and more amazing than you. The things outside of you are nothing but tools that emphasize the power that is already inside of you. So as of right now, to answer your question, the best crystal that I can tell you to utilize right now to help you with certain ailments and the things that you may be growing throughout your journey is you. That is the best. That's the best crystal that I would recommend you to use right now. Right? Develop your own power. Develop your own power. Overcome your own depression, your own anxiety. right? Overcome it on yourself, and develop develop and step into your own power. Then start going out and being guided to different outside sources and outside tools to actually manipulate that energy to now utilizing that tool to do what you wanted to do. I pray I answered your question. I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. About to get up out of here soon, y'all. I got 7 more minutes, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. It's about to be 11 o'clock. You feel me? I'm about to get up out of here. Go ahead and you feel what I'm saying? Trying to you know what I'm saying? Shit, but who? How often do you meditate and stretch a day? I meditate and stretch every single day. Right now, this is meditation. This is meditation for me. Being able to teach, being able to speak, and being able to be a teacher and a student, because I see nothing but 91 reflections of myself. So although I'm giving you all knowledge and wisdom, I'm also speaking to myself. I definitely stretch every day. I have to stretch every day. I have to. I have to. But meditation, man, meditation can be anything and everything. However, being able to sit down in silence, I do that about twice a day. You know what I'm saying? But you have to also understand that being able to be in a meditative state at all times, being able to have peace at all times, even when chaos is outside, man, listen, that is the most God power, God way of being that you can be. Even when it comes to prayer, you have to understand when you do things with intentions, when you think, when you speak, and when you do with intentions, that is a prayer. That is a ritual. That is a ceremony. I pray I answered your question. Let me see. We got somebody want to come up in here real quick. Let me see. Got a few more minutes, y'all. I'm going to get up out of here, man. I'm going to let y'all go on the rest. Let y'all go ahead and digest the information that was spoken. I think somebody was trying to come up in here. What is the correlation between what you eat and your energy and magnetism? That's a great question. What is the correlation? You have to understand that you are an electrical being, first and foremost, right? Your soul makes you electrical. Your spirit makes you magnetized, right? However, if you're eating less electrical foods, how can you magnetize anything? How can you have the energy to magnetize, to bring forth, right? If you're eating foods that throws off your chemical imbalance, that throws off your metabolic process, that throws off your emotional and hormonal balance, right? This means that now your brain, your mind has a turbulence, right? And when you have this turbulence, how are you able to think straight? How are you able to fully focus on what you want to bring forth, on what you want to magnetize, right? How can you sit down in meditation and become present and become one with source, God, in yourself, right? To be able to broaden and to bring and to be able to broaden your aura, to broaden your electromagnetic field. That what you give your attention to, you give your energy to. What you give your energy to, you give your life force to. If you're constantly giving attention to this, to that, to this, to that, and not self, you're giving your power away. You're giving your peace away. But the more you sit with self, the more you sit with being, the more you focus and you give your attention to self, the more energy and life force you harness within self, and the more your electromagnetic field is going to become broadened. And the more you can magnetize and bring forth whatever you want in your reality. I pray I answered your question. I give honor and thanks to the powers that be that have put me in a position to obtain the knowledge that I have, to not just be able to obtain the knowledge, but convert this knowledge into wisdom, to be able to teach myself but the people, places, and things around me. I send that same energy out to every being that is in this community and that's on its lives to not only be able to obtain the knowledge that I have, but convert this knowledge into wisdom to not only be able to teach themselves, but the people, places, and things around them. I also give honor and thanks to send nothing but health, wealth, peace, success, and unlimited happiness to every being, every soul, every individual that is in this community, that is in this live, because I understand, and understand that without the community, there is no community. I also pray that every frequency, vibration, tone, and words spoken tonight spoke far away from ego, but on the same frequency and the vibration as love, light, and most importantly, truth. I give honor, thanks, and speed life and power into the powers that be. Ashe, Asheo, Aman, Amen, Hare Krishna, and all of the above that you shall subscribe to. I need all the ushers to hold the doors before I dismiss. I come as I am. I am who I am. Who I am not, I will never be. Love me for me or do not love me at all. I am a great man, and I'm going to show you how great I am. I shall leave as I come, yet when I leave, I shall leave with more power.